Hello everyone. Welcome to Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's Western Region YouTube channel. We will be studying through the video series every day. The different subjects, staying at home, being safe. Learn and understand the concepts and revise them at home. Today's our subject of study is Standard 5th Scholarship English, Unit number 3 Grammar, Lesson number 34 Punctuation, Lesson number 35 Contracted and expanded forms of words, Lesson number 36 Phrases. Let's begin with the first topic, punctuation. Punctuation is the art of putting in correct marks, points or stops in the appropriate places while writing. Now let's study various punctuation marks one by one. First is full stop. Use a full stop to mark the end of a sentence that is not a question or an exclamation. For example, he said he would let me know next week. Sentence ends with a full stop. A full stop is also used in some abbreviation. For example, etc. That is, for example, answer, etc. Next punctuation mark is comma. Use a comma to mark a short pause within a sentence or to separate direct speech from the rest of the sentence. For example, he is the same person about whom we had spoken the other day. In this sentence, comma is used to mark a short pause. See the next sentence. The boy said, "Give me the book." In this sentence, comma is used to separate direct speech from the rest of the sentence. Next punctuation mark is inverted commas. Use double inverted comma to point out direct speech and single inverted comma to name something specially. For example, father said, "I shall be home early." In this sentence, double inverted comma is used to point out direct speech. See the next sentence. The book is titled History of Indian Culture. In this sentence, single inverted comma is used to name something specially. Next punctuation mark is question mark. Use a question mark at the end of a question or question tag. For example, what are you doing? Is it raining? Both the sentences are questions. Hence, the question mark is added at the end. Next sentence, it's raining, isn't it? It is a question tag. That's why question mark is added at the end. Next punctuation mark is exclamation mark. Use an exclamation mark at the end of an exclamation or an exclamatory sentence. For example, bravo, you did well. In this sentence, exclamation mark is used after the exclamation. See the next sentence. What a great noise there was. In this sentence, exclamation mark is added at the end because it is a exclamatory sentence. Next punctuation mark is hyphen. Use a hyphen to separate words in some compound words. For example, commander-in-chief, able-bodied. Both the words are compound words. Hence, hyphen is used to separate words. Next punctuation mark is dash. Use a dash to separate an idea in a sentence from another if necessary. For example, I tried to convince him, not that it was my duty to do so, that his ways would only land him in trouble. In this sentence, dash is used to separate an idea. Next punctuation mark is capital letter. Start sentences with a capital letter. Also use capital letter to start sentences in direct speech. For example, the boy exclaimed, "How nice of you." The sentence starts with a capital letter. Use capital letters to begin all proper nouns for the first person singular I and to the word God. For example, book a ticket from Pune for Ravi. In this sentence, proper noun Ravi starts with capital letter. See the next sentence. Oh my God. In this sentence, proper noun God starts with capital G. Next punctuation mark is apostrophe. Use an apostrophe to show that a letter has been dropped from word. For example, it's, you have, you will, am, ne'er, twill. These are contracted forms of words, and apostrophe is used to show that a letter has been dropped from word. Also use an apostrophe to show possessives. For example, Rani's hair, friend's house, children's party, Raymond's book. Now, questions for practice. Question number 1. Identify the punctuation mark that is missing in the following sentences. Sentence number 1. What a lot of trouble we had. Options are exclamation mark, comma, question mark, full stop. Out of these 4 options, option number 1, that is exclamation mark, is the correct punctuation mark that is missing in the sentence. Hence, correct answer is option number 1. See the next sentence. We have no money. Have we? Options are exclamation mark, comma, question mark, full stop. Out of these 4 options, option number 3, that is question mark, is the correct punctuation mark which is missing in the sentence. Hence, the correct answer is option number 3. Next sentence. The child was broken-hearted. Options are full stop, comma, hyphen, apostrophe. Out of these 4 options, option number 1, that is full stop, is the correct punctuation mark that is missing in the sentence. Hence, the correct answer is option number 1. Next sentence. They would rather have ice cream. Options are full stop, apostrophe, comma, hyphen. Out of these 4 options, option number 2, that is apostrophe, is the correct punctuation mark that is missing in the sentence. Hence, the correct answer is option number 2. Question number 2. Identify the punctuation mark used in the following sentence. And the sentence is, alas, I can pay you no tax. And options are exclamation mark, question mark, hyphen, comma. Out of these 4 options, option number 1, that is exclamation mark, is the punctuation mark used in the sentence. Hence, the correct answer is option number 1. Next topic is contracted and expanded forms of words. Generally, when we speak as well as when we write, we use the contracted forms of words. Instead of saying I am, we say am. We say his instead of he is. We say don't instead of do not. That is, we shorten the word and use an apostrophe instead of the missing letter. Now, here are some expanded forms with their contracted forms. Let's read out them. I am, you are, your, he is, his, she is, she's, it is, its, we are, we're, they are, there, is not, isn't, are not, aren't, was not, wasn't, does not, doesn't, do not, don't, did not, didn't. I have, you have, he has, his, she has, she's, it has, its, we have, they have, cannot, can't, could not, couldn't, dare not, daren't, had not, hadn't, might not, mightn't, must not, mustn't, need not, needn't, ought not, oughtn't, shall not, shan't. I will, I'll, you will, you'll, he will, he'll, she will, she'll, we will, they will, they'll, there will, there'll, I would, I'd, you would, you'd, he would, he'd, she would, she'd, it would, it'd, we would, we'd, they would, they'd, there would, there'd. All these are the contracted forms and expanded forms. Now, questions for practice. Question number 1. Choose the correct contracted form of the given word. And the given word is have not. Options are HAV apostrophe ENT, HAVE apostrophe NT, HAVEN apostrophe T, HAVENOT. Out of these 4 options, option number 3, that is haven't, is the correct contracted form of the given word. Hence, the correct answer is option number 3. See the next word, ought not. Options are OUGHTNOT, OUGHTN apostrophe T, OUTN apostrophe T, OUGHT apostrophe NT. Out of these four options, option number 2, that is oughtn't, is the correct contracted form of the given word. Hence, the correct answer is option number 2. Third word, they are. Options are there, they are, THERE apostrophe RE, THEY apostrophe RE. Out of these four options, option number 4, that is there, is the correct contracted form of the given word. Hence, the correct answer is option number 4. Next word is might not. Options are MIGHTN apostrophe T, MITE apostrophe NT, MIGHTNT apostrophe, MIGHT apostrophe NT. Out of these four options, option number 1, that is mightn't, is the correct contracted form of the given word. Hence, the correct answer is option number 1. Now, next topic to be studied is phrases. A phrase is part of a sentence that makes some sense but not complete sense. For example, the old farmer could no longer plough the field. The boy slept on the sofa. Suddenly, the clock fell off. In these words, phrases are given in a green color. In first sentence, the old farmer is a phrase. In second sentence, on the sofa is a phrase. In next sentence, fell off is a phrase. Question number 1. Identify the phrases in the following sentences. And first sentence is, Harsha refuses to answer the question. And options are Harsha refuses, question, to answer the question. Out of these four options, option number 4, that is to answer the question, is the phrase in the given sentence. Hence, the correct answer is option number 4. Next sentence. She thought over the proposal. Options are proposal, over the, thought over, she thought over. Out of these four options, option number 3, that is thought over, is the correct phrase in the given sentence. Hence, the correct answer is option number 3. Next sentence. Early one morning, I made the decision. Options are early one morning, early, I made the decision, I made. Out of these four options, option number 1, that is early one morning, is the correct phrase in the given sentence. Hence, the correct answer is option number 1. Question number 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct phrases. Sentence number 1. I have dash dash work to do. Options are a lot of, a lot up, a lot of, a lot in. Out of these four options, option number 3, that is a lot of, is the correct phrase to fill in the blank. Hence, the correct answer is option number 3. Next sentence. Dash dash gave me a storybook to read. Options are my class teacher, the old cow, anyone, his little dog. Out of these four options, option number 1, that is my class teacher, is the correct phrase to fill in the blank. Hence, the correct answer is option number 1. In this way, students, we have completed all the 3 topics of today's learning. Now, here is an activity for you. You have to solve these questions in your notebook. And questions are question number 4 and 5 of page number 108, question number 3 and 4 of page number 111, and question number 2 of page number 113. I am sure you all will solve this activity in your notebook. Students, if you like this video, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Again, we will come to meet you with another video of English language. Till then, enjoy your study. Take care. Thank you.